In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep? Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways. This is The Waiting Queue.
Welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast for 11/3/14. I still have them muted because I'm scared to listen to what they have to say.
I tried my imagination, but I was disturbed.
What is...
Danny, I got your number. I need to make
Buttkiss has been singing for the last 2.5 minutes.
Jenny, don't change your number.
Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to unmute
it. Okay.
Yep. Well, the rest of this podcast will consist of Buttkiss singing.
8675309.
However, we'll only be singing that one verse of this one song for 1 hour.
I got it, I got it, I got it. I got your number on the wall. I got it, I got it, I got it.
So as usual, we're unprepared.
For a good time call. Jenny, I've got your number. I need to make you mine.
Shut up! God damn it!
Well, some people just don't enjoy good theater.
Fuck you, Cross. I want to be done with the podcast now. Bullshit.
Too bad. You have to wait exactly... what was it? 8675309 seconds more.
That's a lot.
Yes, it's too many for me.
I think that might be more than an hour, I'm not sure.
So yeah, welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast.
I'm not going to get bored with this for a very, very long time.
Here's the shtick where I steal the TGS podcasts thing and then Cross yells at me.
No, don't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I haven't set up this shit yet. Hold on a second. Okay, I need to... Okay.
Wait,
Somebody type meow in the chat, because I need to make sure this is working correctly.
Okay, but you...
Oh, thank you.
These topics aren't current.
These topics are current.
Oh, good, because no more shirtless Twitch streaming, what?
Yeah,
this is news to me.
We can get into that in just a second, but first... This is very important. How has your butt been, Buttkiss?
My butt has been well. I recently got into singing, and I've decided to make a career out of it.
Oh.
As you can tell, I'm very good.
Shit. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were going to say the same thing.
So if you wanna hire me, please call 8675309. 8675309.
All right.
That's your Damon Cross.
That's not a legitimate number, is it? Wasn't that only 6 digits?
On mute. Nice one, Neuro. Oh, sorry for interrupting you. I just had to laugh at Neuro.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You missed
I have completely moved out of my rat mold-infested apartment, and I am now going to be living with my girlfriend's parents and her for the next 2 weeks before we travel to Florida, and then to Texas, and then to Arizona.
I'm not living in a mold and rat-infested house. Snoots.
Yeah, I'm really moving up in the world with my basic amenities. It was really bad. I think there was like a week or so where all the mice just disappeared, so we think my landlord had them secretly killed somehow.
Yeah, but, no, I think it's pretty good that you're not living in a mold-infested fucking house anymore, and you're not doing puzzles in them anymore, which is even better.
Yep, I had my puzzle set up in the moldiest room of the house.
Because of reasons.
Yeah, the move wasn't too bad. It was actually the roughest part was I dealt with a whole bunch of my roommates who moved out stuff because they were freaking out, so we offered to like pack up some of their stuff and ship it. They had way more stuff that they left behind than I had that I'm actually taking with me.
What are they freaking out? What do you mean freaking out?
Because they didn't leave the first day that they needed to leave, and then they didn't leave the second day, and then the third day was really rough. And like her classes started in Oregon.
Maybe they should have actually planned.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I was very... I still feel like I ran out of time towards the very end, but I got out.
Well, you basically do when you're moving. It's really shit. Like, I hate moving. It's horrible.
Yeah, the thing is, I did, like, all the big stuff, and then, like, we had one day that, like... We were supposed to be out by Halloween, but I asked my landlord if I could stay there to sleep, because, you know, we were going to get drunk. Mm-hmm. So, because, you know, Halloween, that's what adults do. But, so I had to get all my stuff out really, like all the little stuff, and it took so long, and my allergies went crazy, and I basically just had to retreat for a bit. Oh. So just, it was a bad day. I could not stop sneezing.
So it was basically the final day of the move, and the mold was fighting back. Yeah, well, because since I had to move around all the little stuff, all the dust and, like, mice feces, I guess, were just pouring into my lungs, killing me. That's always what you want to see.
Mice feces. Just, like, floating towards your nose. I'm coming for you. I don't know why they talk. It was
bad. But I did leave a mouse wheel for them. The creepily squeaking mouse wheel. I set it back up before I left.
If you come by Cross's old house, you too can hear the faint squeak off in the distance.
It's not a legend. It's actually probably true.
Yeah, it's actually
probably. But
the
question is,
I know how to find your house now. Oh my god.
Yes, just walk around my town hoping that there's a mouse at this precise moment. Just look for the house that looks like it's about to fall down. Surrounded by other houses that do not look like they're going to fall down.
Always what you want to live in.
Mm-hmm. So how was your everything, companion?
I don't know if you can hear that, but my sister's sitting outside of my room getting angry at my brother because my brother wants to show her 2 girls, 1 cup.
That's
legitimate reason to get angry at someone.
That is a very legitimate reason.
Yeah, I'm on your sister's side in this one.
What were you saying?
What would probably calm her down? Introducing her to the best song ever. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Sister and Buttkiss to sing a duet. Can you set this up?
Totally do that.
All right. Well, if you don't want 100 YouTube views, that's fine.
So what have I been doing lately?
The views.
I asked that, and you were like, "My sister's made it of pudding" or whatever you said.
I don't remember you asking me that.
Okay, what?
I've been playing a lot of Payday 2.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else.
How was your Halloween?
Halloween was pretty alright. Me and Buttkiss played a lot of Payday 2.
I want no part of this. I have a life. Goodbye, Cube. Those are the wolves. Let me just toss you to them.
What did you do on Halloween, Buttkiss?
I dressed up as an insane person wearing a tower of hats and scared a bunch of kids who came to the door for candy. To be fair, amazing. I also gave them candy. So it was fair trade.
Only the ones that
candy.
You should give the brave ones candy. The ones that are scared away don't get candy.
Well, there was one girl who said I was so cool, so I gave her a bunch of candy.
Yeah, just give her all of it.
She probably kisses everybody's ass. Slow night.
Well, that's how you make it in this world. Gotta teach them that young.
To kiss ass.
My Halloween.
I think you might go to jail for that, Chris.
What? Just teaching children how to suck up to people.
Cross, go on. Just let's get away from you.
My my Halloween was awesome because I inadvertently ended up with like 8 people at my house and we were stupidly loud. And I think my landlord was home and downstairs, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. He might have been. He also might have been drunk. I'm hoping he was drunk and passed out. Yeah. Because we were really loud, and most of us were really drunk. And it was amazing. And I kept on putting on random music on the computer that made no sense, because my music collection's ridiculous. It was great. Some girl braided my hair.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Now you look even more black.
Well, I might have looked more effeminate at the very least, because like she was going to give me oh, there's pictures.
Oh my!
You're not going to see them.
Why not?
Because if you get 500,000 subscribers, you should release one of them.
Yeah.
I'm doing my question and answer video question, and one person said, like, you said if you got 1 million subscribers, you'd show your face. Would you be willing to move that down to 500,000? Then, yeah, sure.
Cross.
Because that's also not going to happen.
How do you know?
Remember the last time you said that?
Yeah. And pigs are still not flying.
Exactly.
I think the last time you said that was technically when Companion wanted to play RuneScape with you.
Oh.
And to be fair, that gave us one of the most... yeah, I'm going to say it. Inspirational works in destroying someone's will to live.
Oh.
Hey, I was trying to help his life and make it better, and I think I have.
You did.
I think I have. I did hard work that day, destroying Companion's will to play RuneScape.
I don't think he's actually played RuneScape since then.
Yeah, no, I have played it since then.
At a time.
I played it since then, but I have recently stopped playing it. Like, I haven't played it for months. I am proud to announce I am at least 3 months with no RuneScape. I went to RuneScape's Anonymous, and they really helped me out. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo! Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking clapping. Thank you.
I think that's a pretty big deal. You had a problem.
Yeah.
A tree problem. Those are the worst types of problems. They just keep on growing and stay around for decades.
But that mask, oh my, I mean that cape. I could have gotten a fancy cape with particle. No Companion.
And then what? No. And then what? Chop down trees with your cape, with your fancy cape and your fancy particle cape trees. You know what? You wouldn't have even been looking at that cape because your game would have been minimized while you did other things.
That's true. Like watch Netflix.
Ugh. Just play Cookie Clicker. It's the same thing, but takes up less of your time.
Yeah.
And it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of those like free-to-play games are, anyway. But
I gotta say though, playing a decent amount of Plants vs Zombies too.
Oh really? Thoughts on that game?
Yeah. Well, every day they have a unique stage, and usually it's like one of those conveyor belt stage where they give you the plants, and they're usually pretty fun.
Yeah, you told me that you've sort of changed your mind on it.
Yeah, because the fact is I'm still playing it periodically, and so it can't be a horrible game if I'm still playing it periodically.
Cross, that's not fair. You played fucking Farmville for like a year straight, so...
Okay, fair point. Fair point. But I've recently become... I'm getting bored of it, but, you know, it kept my interest for a pretty long time, and I was kind of surprised.
You spend any money on it?
No, and like even if I don't like the idea of spending money on a game and then the game is easier. Like if it was a small amount of money and it was a cool thing that didn't make the game easier, fine. There was recently a new plant called the Ghost Pepper, and you needed to get a whole bunch of in-game currency to buy it, and then in a week or so you'll only be able to get it by paying real money. That I felt justified in because I earned it all in-game, but...
That's strange.
Yeah, they basically give you an opportunity to get it with in-game currency before they make you buy the plants. They might have done that for all the plants, I don't know, but this is the first time I've been around when they released a new one.
Yoshi Cross is hooked to another game, but unfortunately it is on a mobile sort of thing, so...
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Cross doesn't play video games anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Only Awesome Nuts, which isn't a video game but a way of life.
Yeah, like and apparently Plants vs. Zombie, which isn't even a game. Plants vs. Zombies. Now that's a game. But
are you guys watching the podcast video, just real quick?
No.
No, because I thought it was slowing down the stream for a second.
All right.
Or the call for a second. Okay. But yeah, I don't know.
No reason at all. None whatsoever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was... I accidentally unmuted the stream, and I was like, wait, but we already said that, and why am I talking to me? Oh.
But yeah, we can bring up our one of the topics. As you pointed out, no more shirtless Twitch streaming. So Twitch implemented a thing.
Is that a Gabe Newell pony?
No. No, it's not.
What?
Nothing.
Buttkiss, I think you better... That's probably too late now, Buttkiss. Never mind.
What? I'm not watching the stream.
Moving on.
Well...
Well,
I kind of wish I hadn't been either.
Was it Gabe Newell as a pony?
It was Gabe Newell as a pony.
Cube!
quit spoiling it. God damn.
Am I missing something?
Yes. It's an inside joke.
Okay. Well...
Basically, Cube accepted the mark of Satan, and with it came a Gaben pony that he's been trying to infest me with.
Well, actually, you infested yourself, Buttkiss.
Nope.
You downloaded that on your PC. How else would you have gotten that as escape pictures?
It was the mark of Satan.
How?
It turned me into something I wasn't.
It doesn't matter if you don't know if it's the mark of Satan. It's still the fucking mark of Satan. Like.
Yeah, and you gave it to me.
Exactly.
I think.
No, I didn't.
I'm away so often, I don't even know these inside jokes anymore. Less.
Moving on. No more shirtless...
why can't you use no shirt no more? What if I want to see them find femme fatales?
Well, they said because, it's also banned for men as well. Like, you can't take off your shirt and show off
somehow
your...
I thought it was because of men.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, on the article it showed, it talked predominantly about men taking off their shirt and playing video games on Twitch. So I'm not sure if, like, that's the reason why, or if it, if they didn't have a problem until men started doing it.
Yeah, I could see, men being a lot more likely to not wear a shirt when gaming, just because it's accepted for guys just to not wear a shirt, and it's hot in some places in the world.
It's kind of strange, though, like, and women can't wear, like, bikinis either on stream. They have to be, like, covered up, which is also strange. It's like...
Yeah.
And they gave the reason as, like, it should be about the game and not be about the tits or the pecs. And I'm like, I mean, if people want to watch a person with big tits or nice, fine, chiseled pecs play video games, then why shouldn't they? You know?
Yes. Sit there absolutely still, staring at a green screen, mumbling inanely. Yeah, if that's what gets you off as opposed to actual porn, yeah, why not?
Exactly. I mean, if people want to fucking look at something like that, they can just open it up in another tab and go to a website.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty innocuous. But yeah, I don't know. That seems kind of silly to me.
People say it's because of Amazon buying Twitch, so
that's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where they're going to go with a bunch of different things. That should be pretty nice.
I'm just glad YouTube didn't buy Twitch, because Jesus Christ, Google.
Yeah.
I mean, let's pretend I don't make all of my money from Google for a second and say that Google, you're too damn powerful. Monopolies aren't good.
Thank you for linking the article, Nero. Yeah, that's that. I mean, like...
Sexually suggestive streamers.
No longer can I go on Twitch.tv and stream my fine chiseled pecs that I don't have.
But you wanted to at some point, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why people wouldn't want to... But it's like, you don't have to click... Never mind, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's banned. What are we going to do about it? We're just a fucking tiny podcast.
Lingerie, swimsuit, or pasties.
Pasties?
I guess I might be able to understand the pasties, maybe.
Isn't that just where, like, you cover up just the nipple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
So, the way it's worded, it doesn't seem like... It seems like a guy could just not have a shirt, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if a person doesn't have a shirt and they're just sitting there playing games, an admin for Twitch can come in and be like, yeah, we're going to shut this down. This isn't what should be happening.
They do specifically mention men also.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That'd be pretty fucked up if it was only women. Like...
Yes.
God damn. And then
I don't... This is surprising as well.
And then our second topic is Clock Tower is being remade, or... A spiritual successor to Clock Tower is coming out. Should I?
The first Clock Tower?
Of
course, when I say first Clock Tower, that's confusing because there was a first Clock Tower that was released in Japan, and then the first Clock Tower that was released in America. Mm-hmm. So
And it did that thing where, like, if you go by a place, you just go by it all the time, but one time when you go by it, something will randomly happen.
Yeah, the Clock Tower for the play... Again, the Clock Tower wasn't a good game. Even for its time, the controls were terrible. But, yeah, there was a few legitimately scary moments.
Jontron did a video on it.
Yeah, that was the legitimate first Clock Tower. The one I played was for PlayStation 2. And, like, I couldn't see how you could get scared from the Super Nintendo version. But, oh my god. The Clock Tower for the PlayStation was creepy in so many ways. Blah.
Yeah, I think that's the one. 1995.
Okay. Yes,
that would be about right, yes.
Yeah, I don't know where the article went. But,
that means it was like a PlayStation 1 launch title. Like, the super early 3D gaming.
Yeah, man.
But there's certain events where you have to, like, click really fast to, like, fend off the scissor men. And if you don't do it just right, like, it'll kill you. And I swear, it's like sometimes randomly it just kills you, I think, and it's always really shocking because it's generally violent. You get stabbed through the abdomen with giant scissors. Like,
I remember a friend of mine, he got terrified of the Scissor Man. And one night when he was sleeping, and thinking back on it, this was actually really fucking dangerous. I took a pair of scissors, the biggest scissors I could find in his house, when he was sleeping. And I went up to his bed, and right in front of his face, I snipped the scissors. And, like, as hard and loud as I could. And thankfully he didn't wake up, get up, and get, like, sliced in the face. That would have been, but yeah, he woke up and he got scared, so, I mean, that was pretty hilarious.
Oh, good. It worked.
I mean, his nose didn't get cut off, so, I mean, I guess some success.
He freaked out and hit you with a frying pan, and you wandered off for a little bit. But then 5 minutes later, your friend heard shing, 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 and you popped him through the window.
And I also, like, shrunk 4 feet and turned into this nasty-looking thing.
Yup. Yeah, you'd just be walking, and all of a sudden you hear, like, shing,
so now I'm
shing,
only a little
shing,
bit taller than Dodger.
But yeah, I mean, I want to say it was a good game for its time, but there's also aspects that were bad for its time, but I have fond memories of that game.
I mean, we wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't a game that would last, you know?
Yeah, if it wasn't so bad, I would let's play it, because I think I own it somewhere, but there's no way I can stand, like, playing through that game again. And the ending I got was just horrible, because there's 2 different characters, and I got a horrible ending with both of them.
Oh my god, whose porno music is that?
Probably Buttkiss. He might be summoned on a secret mission.
Oh,
Am I right?
Probably. Yeah, but Clock Tower 1 is a person who I think was heavily involved with the development of Clock Tower 1 is going to make a new game, a spiritual successor to Clock Tower 1. He was given permission by the people who own the rights to it. He couldn't get the rights from them. I don't know why they didn't just let him make a game that was in the series. I don't know if he didn't want to make a game that was in the series, but yeah, I don't know. Spiritual successor to Clock Tower coming out. It might be pretty interesting if they do it right.
There was a Clock Tower 2 that the concept sounded amazingly interesting. Like, I believe you play someone with split personality disorder, and certain things trigger different personalities, but I heard so many bad...
Cross? Did my internet just cut out? Shit, hold on a second. Nope, my internet is still going. Yoshi, you have a question. Who is streaming? I'm streaming. Because currently I think I'm the only person who can stream right now, or has it all set up. In the future I might get Buttkiss to stream for me instead. But I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys back. I'm not quite sure what exactly happened. But welcome to The Waiting Cube with your host, Companion Cube. Cross was hosting the call, and I think he died. Oh, there we go. Hello? Hello? Buttkiss? I can hear your background. God damn it! Okay, I'm just gonna call Buttkiss. Oh my god. Okay, let me try to get him on the call here. Do. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, fucking Christ. Grass call is back. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, if you have any questions, then...
What?
Hello?
Hey,
What?
Hey, finally, there we go.
we working now?
We had some technical difficulties, but now we're back. So...
What happened?
I don't know. The call just gave out once Buttkiss' like 70s porno music rang, and then
Don't be ridiculous. It was obviously 80s porno music.
So you shot a electronic pulse grenade and it knocked out everyone's internet. Okay.
Well,
exactly.
that's not entirely accurate. I go into details, but instead I'll just leave you with a hint. See, we had some Technicat difficulties.
Oh dear.
Cat?
You cannot replace me, Yoshi. You cannot replace me. You can never replace me, Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
if
true.
you replaced him,
I mean,
then Cross would
Cross-
never finish that Earthbound LP if he started it.
Buzzing!
I mean, really, Cross is our sex appeal with that.
Oh, God.
Right, lady? Right, single
Yeah,
lady?
that's why I
on the
always play
street?
games with my shirt off on Twitch.
Yeah.
I can't anymore, and I'm upset about it.
Well, I mean, that was the only opportunity to see Cross's face and his pecs. So, I mean, alas.
Are we? Is it actually streaming now, or?
Yes, it is
It
streaming.
says it's loading. I probably have to
I
refresh.
don't know.
No. I have to refresh it. I
Okay,
think. Also, do I sound like I'm from the 1930s?
Well, I mean, I can definitely see where they're coming from, especially compared to your own old microphone. You sound like you're from a radio, but if you listen to it long enough, you get used to it, and it isn't really bothersome.
See, the problem is I'm using the same microphone. It's just I'm on a laptop, and I can't hook up my damn computer monitor. Like, I hooked up all my computer stuff, and my monitor's not turning on. So, hopefully by tomorrow I'll figure it out so that I can play the Binding of Isaac Rebirth and record that. But
Yeah.
That would be good. I have never played the original game. I don't even know the video. I probably
Wait.
will know what it is.
Do you not have the Binding of Isaac?
in the month? I have no idea what it is.
I can give it to you. I have like 3 copies that I just have lying
yeah, I
around.
feel like I probably have 2 or 3 keys too.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right, so let me describe it. You play as a naked crying boy who shoots his tears at monsters and is trying to get his way out of the basement.
And his mom locked him in
I'll
there.
take it.
Well,
I'll take it.
he kind of escaped his mother at the very least because she was going to stab him because God told him to, or told her to. Or she was on pills. It's not really clear. But at the very least, some voice told her to kill her son. So he ran away from her.
Well,
And now he cries with the most fatal of tears.
Pretty much. It's a twin stick shooter, which, for those who don't know, like, there used to be, like, Super Smash TV is the most famous one. If you saw that in the arcade, it was just 2 joysticks. So one of the joysticks made you move, and the other joystick made you shoot. And they're remaking it not in Flash, because Flash has problems. Like, you can only shoot in 8 directions instead of every direction in existence. So they're going to fix that. They're going to make it so that I can record the damn thing with Fraps, hopefully, which is why I never did the original Binding of Isaac.
Bum, 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 bum.
I was looking at the system requirements, though, and the system requirements seemed ridiculously high. It was like the not the recommended. The recommended. The minimum was fine, but the recommended was like 8 gigs of RAM and like a core that was slightly higher than what I have, and it's ridiculous. So hopefully I'll be able to record it. I might not be able to.
yeah, the problem with shitty PCs is that games are starting to, like, need more power, especially the Dead Linger. Like, oh my god, that game apparently has a quad-core minimum requirements now.
Yes.
So,
Holy.
that's pretty great.
I really do need to get it. I can afford a new computer, but I still have to decide if I want to get one.
I mean, why not, you know?
Well, because like if I can do almost everything I can on this
Because
computer,
why not?
should I really spend like $500?
I mean,
You
sure, you know.
I don't know.
But yeah, speaking of tiny people in a world that's everything is out to kill them, I played Risk of Rain last night for like the
Oh.
entire night. There's like a couple.
Fancy.
Oh my god, wall of text. Sorry. Yoshi's message just distracted me. Yeah, Risk of Rain, they updated the game with 2 new classes and a bunch of new items, like a handful of new items. I think they added a couple new enemies or something too, but I'm not sure exactly what. Last night...
I don't think I saw any new enemies.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, that game is basically a roguelike where sometimes it can fuck you over, but other times you can just get soaring just like any other roguelike. And you can just like dominate everything in existence. Last night I had a round with the bandit that was that. I was basically unkillable. I got to max health, which is 9,999. I had 3 guardian hearts. I had like 8 of the double jump things, so I could do 8 jumps. I had 4 rusty backpacks, so I was like flying around. I had like at least 5 of everything. No, my game did not crash, but at times I thought it was going to because it went down to like 2 frames a second because things were dying so much and hit numbers were happening and the game was just like, I can't
Wait, were you
process.
able to record?
No. But I did process, I mean, not process, I did record the final boss fight because after about 300 minutes of the game, I was like, okay, I need to stop playing this game right now. This is fucking crazy. Because I was going for all the achievements, like I unlocked the loader in that playthrough. And then I was trying to go for the chef. I had every single item that I need. And
there's a chef?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Two new classes. One of them is a loader and one of them is a chef. The loader I unlocked, and he is a melee class, which is actually a good melee class. Like, his auto attack is actually usable, and he has a thing that makes him immune to damage so he can go in and hit stuff.
You unlocked the miner as well, right? Which one would you say is better?
I don't know. I mean, I think I enjoy playing the loader more just because he's new and I haven't seen him before. But, oh, fuck.
See, the biggest problem I have with that game is that it's incredibly unoptimized on co-op. Like, it wasn't meant to be co-op.
Yeah.
And the game just explodes on the last stage if you have co-op.
Yeah. And it's really the most fun with co-op.
Yeah, it's way better with co-op. Like, I can't play that game single player for the most part. And it's easier, too, because if you die on co-op and your partner's still alive, you can keep on going, because they'll get revived if one of them gets to the end of the stage. But if you're playing single player and you die, you're just dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then, the problem with co-op in that game, too, is that it's buggy. And with the latest patch, there are actually a couple more bugs that were introduced. One of them being, if you're dead and a person activates a teleporter, there's a chance that your health and your skill bar won't show up, which is pretty messed up. Like, it just won't be there. And then you won't know if you're, like, almost close to death, so you can't run away. And then there's also this other bug where, like, if you're up against a wall and you jump up a ledge, you have a chance of, like, getting stuck to the floor and you can't jump. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, but no, the game is fantastic. I played it for, like I said, 300 minutes last night. I got a bunch of these artifacts, which is a new thing that they introduced, which basically is like skulls in Halo. It just makes the game have random effects that make it harder. Like one of the artifacts, for example, is it locks a random skill every minute. Like, one time you can't use this, and then another time you can't use this, which is pretty strange.
Does it give you any advantage to making the game harder?
I don't.
Like, do you get more experience or something?
Your score.
Okay, there we go.
And then to get the final artifact, you have to have every single artifact active when you kill the final boss. So that's pretty crazy.
Oh, good. I don't suppose. I had a question. It's gone. Proceed.
What? No.
Well, in Bastion, you could have these things that would make the game harder for you, and you'd get more experience and money, I think. And that was pretty cool. Like, I always had at least one of those active.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool, though, like, in roguelikes, where you just get going. Like, you have that moment, that one playthrough that makes the entire, like, waiting worth it. The entire getting butt-fucked by the game worth it. And you just wreck everything. Like, I was literally unkillable. Like, if I was even, like, half into the game, I could still just not be killed.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
How many magma worms were on the screen at one time?
I think 10.
At most, would you say?
About 10.
I buy it.
And like half of them were overloading. So, I mean, I highly recommend the game. Like, I highly recommend the game if you haven't played it. It's a load of fun. Especially if you can get friends to play it and have the multiplayer not bug out horribly.
Yeah, which isn't going to happen, but... I just want them. I want them to optimize it, and then I'd probably play it again. But like that last level on co-op, like it goes down to half speed no matter what you do, and it takes at least half an hour just to get to the final boss, whereas it would take like 10 minutes normally.
Not if you fucking did what I did when I was super buffed. You can just jetpack around. Like I double jumped all over the place. I bypassed about like
usually doesn't
6
happen.
different locks. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like,
Another problem.
Usually you're lucky to beat it in half an hour.
Mm. Another problem with the multiplayer is that you have to split the items and the gold. Or not the gold, the items.
Mm.
So, I mean, most of the time, you get to the point where one person is, like, super beefy and the other person's like, I can't do anything.
Well, especially, like, if you die on multiplayer, it's pretty hard to catch back up because you've just lost a large amount of experience.
And
it's
gold.
quite possible the second you start a new stage, you're just going to get one hit and explode. Ugh.
And yeah, I wish they would, like, if they put out a patch and they just dedicated it to multiplayer, I feel like the game would be a lot better off. A lot more people would play it then, because of the multiplayer.
Yeah. I'd probably want to play it then, if that were to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably done with Risk of Rain. I don't know. Just because...
I mean, I can definitely see that after playing it for 300 minutes straight last night and being like, I should edit under hell. Nope, I'm going to continue playing Risk of Rain.
Yeah. I don't know how long I played it for. I don't know. You, me, and Relic played it a decent amount, and then we found out only Relic could record it, and that still confuses me.
Yeah, well, it's just because his PC isn't poop like ours.
If I just had more RAM, my PC would be okay. I could probably do it, but I have 3 gigs of RAM. That's not even normal.
Yeah,
to
but
have
then
an odd
again,
number of RAM.
Cross, like, you might as well just get a new PC if you're going to plump down
That's what I'm
$100
saying.
on new RAM.
Oh, $100 is optimistic according to my research.
That's
It's like $200 a stick. Yeah, it's because DDR2 is ridiculously expensive, even though it's not the best RAM anymore.
So
but I
what you're
can't use
saying
the new
is
stuff.
hoard DDR3 RAM and then pawn it off to people who weren't there.
Yeah, do it. You might actually make a profit.
Yeah, I mean, what have you guys been doing? What games have you guys been playing?
Well, actually not much on my end. I've been playing Payday 2 with Companion Cube
It's a fun
and
game.
Douglas and Yoshi. It is a fun game. Did we mention the fusion reactors? The fusion reactor playthrough?
I don't think we
this stream?
did. You can explain it if you want, Buttkiss. I just talked for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure I want to, though, because those are a lot of words.
I will say that when you guys were talking about it, I had no idea what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, so people
Okay,
probably
then we'll
don't know.
skip it. Let's
It's
just
a shitty
say
mission.
we played...
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it shitty. They tried. They added a bunch of clues throughout the house in order for you to tell which engine was the real engine. But if you couldn't figure it out or couldn't find all the clues, you had to guess between 12 engines. And each time you guessed, you had to take an engine from a basement, move it up the engine with a horrible walking speed, across a clearing with a bunch of snipers and whatnots, to a landing pad where you can drop off a single bag at a time for the pilot to take back and test it out, and maybe, just maybe, if you're lucky, it's the right engine.
Yep, and you have to do that
If
12
not,
times if
then-
it's not correct one.
So how long did it take you to beat it?
We didn't beat it.
We failed
Oh.
at about 40 minutes.
Yeah,
How
I
many
think we
engines
put
did
in,
you
like,
try?
7?
7?
So
And
You
yes,
know,
we did try 8. That
Great
was-
game, guys. I'm so glad. I'm so sad that I didn't experience.
you could have been there with us and failed with us.
Look, I'm sure it wasn't as bad as playing Damned for 40 minutes, but it sounds pretty close.
Look, the companions of the cross table, we would have become a closer bonded group of individuals.
No!
How?
Refuse to endorse that nib.
Why not?
Bitch! Form of a Buttkiss.
Oh, they're gonna say an eagle.
I'd rather be Team Butts. Can we just be Team Butts?
No.
We can
That's
be the
what Buttkiss-
Buttpanions of the cross table.
I'm fine with the Buttpanions at the cross table.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, that's you, me, and Cube. Me and Cube are still Team Bitch.
Okay, fair enough.
That's not going to change.
What's your favorite type of blank?
Cereal?
Bitches.
Apparently I only played Risk of Rain for 21 hours, but that's still kind of decent amount of time.
I mean, with the money that you didn't spend on it, it's justified.
That's true.
Didn't Relic buy it for us?
Yes, I believe so.
Alright.
But, I don't know. Since I'm going on a trip this month, I need to try to do even more work than normal, because I might not be able to do work once I'm out there. So I don't have time to do anything for the next few days, except I'm going to try to play... If I can get my damn monitor to work, I'm going to try to play Binding of Isaac, because I feel like that's important.
I told you I can just throw my sister's monitor through my monitor at you. You can
do it.
Catch it. Yeah, I know. I tried that, though, and now 2 monitors are broken, so...
Yeah, I think we warned you that was going to happen.
Yeah, well, you didn't warn me
Actually,
fast
I
enough.
don't think we did. We kind of just let it happen.
Egg them on? Yeah, well, it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, when Cube hears one of us say, "You don't have the guts, you yellow-belly bastard," of course he should automatically think it's a trap.
True.
Yeah.
How come guys like you will never get booty? I mean, Cross is a girlfriend right now.
No.
So, I mean...
They're both teenagers.
Oh!
So shut your face.
And
nerd.
Buttkiss is my one true... Relic. Well, it's not gay if it's a 3-way. Let's just say that.
Even if it's a 3-way with 3 guys.
Don't question it.
I never would.
What were we talking about? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I don't know. We got distracted by a guy with far too many X's in his name. And also a 69 in his name. Oh, that is an upstanding individual.
Okay, list of topics. We exhausted our list of topics. No.
Well,
don't worry, I have a backup plan. I played Skyborn recently. That was a pretty decent RPG.
What game?
Oh.
Skyborn. It had an interesting system where the more damage you deal with a specific character, the more threat level you gain. So you could basically choose which character you wanted the enemies to attack.
Okay, one question, Buttkiss.
Yes.
What is Skyborn?
That is a steampunk RPG.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Huh. Is it like turn-based, or...?
Yes, it is. It has a speed system that you can actually... One of the cooler features was you could see who was going to go next and whatnot on one of the sides. Because reasons, and I really need to go to sleep. And...
Don't worry, you're explaining things just like I do. I'm fully awake and functional.
Oh, you're doing a good job.
Except I keep pausing.
And then the psychopath specialist, come on, get going.
Why? If only I could reach my utility belt.
So, does it have, like, random encounters, or do you see the enemies on the map?
You see the enemies on the map.
Okay, now there's actually a chance I might be interested, because turn-based combat that's random encounter I can't do anymore.
Oh, and you get experience by exploring randomly and finding glowing stuff on the ground, so you don't even have to engage enemies to grind up your levels.
That's also cool.
Yes.
And it's like a one-player story-based game, or is it some type of MMO type random people?
One-player story game.
Okay, I might look into this and then not play it, because I don't play video games, but I'll still look into it.
I think that Relic Tie made an LP of it.
He did. Yes.
Right.
That's where I heard of it.
Well, Neuro, get on that, please. Actually, I'm going to try and beat you to it this time.
He's not our lap
And I
dog.
have a 10-second head start.
Yeah, there's a 20-second delay, so... Skyborn. Meh. Skyborn. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Huh. It looks very anime-y.
Yeah.
Anime?
That might be why
Anime.
Relic played it. Dun-dun-ch.
Oh, anime. Yes, that does make the most sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yay!
Positive.
I beat Neuro. I feel so impressed with myself. I shouldn't, but I
beat this
do.
guy in a race with a 30-second head start. Yay!
He didn't even get to start, because it was only a 20-second race. Ha!
Neuro just left like an hour ago. No one even knew.
Well, we didn't need any more links. Poor
No.
guy.
But
I feel bad.
I don't want computers.
Yeah. No. Especially with the
there's-
Risk of Rain thing last night where I was playing that, like, all of last night, I totally understood what you meant. Like, I don't want to be computer anymore.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking...
Well, you came at that realization at the wrong time in your current location at this time of year. It's good luck going outside.
Yeah.
You don't still live in that place that has that gas station where people just get constantly shanked, do you?
No. No, we moved
Oh,
out
good.
of... We moved out of, that place.
Shankville.
Shivington?
Count Shivington.
At my old place, at the gas station, some dude got shot or shanked or whatever because he was buying like a bag of weed and something must have gone wrong. So he ended up getting shot and they found him dead, which is pretty fucked up.
Who the hell gets shot over weed?
I don't know. Maybe he was like, yo man, I want some coke. And they're like, no! Pew! I mean, poof.
Their little pellet gun.
Tiny guns, my only weakness.
Well, that means you could go outside and go for magnificent, extremely cold walks in the brisk weather.
And get just a slight hint of frostbite.
Yeah, and you could do like snowbathing.
Yeah, I guess that's healthy.
People
Yeah.
watch bundles of fabric as they're closed.
What?
What
What the hell are you even talking about?
I don't know. I think I had a minor stroke.
Time to wrap up the podcast. So, Buttkiss,
It
what's going up
happens.
on your channel?
Okay, on my channel, I've recently been recording a lot of Gary's Mod. And, yeah, I made a sled video with
I don't believe you.
Companion, Cross, and Taz. You can see it on Cross's channel.
It's true. It's very true. Did you just... Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm that good. And also, I made a waffle.
Okay, is that going to be on your channel?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Cooking with
You're going
Buttkiss?
to Let's Play Waffle.
That would be a great name.
Yeah, that
Let's
would
Play
be a
Waffle.
really good... No, Cooking with Buttkiss.
Cooking with Butts.
A new NBC sitcom.
And you have to
Hot
use your...
crossed butts. You
Your
should be
mic.
hot crossed butts. Wait a minute. If me and Buttkiss ever form a team, it's going to be hot crossed butts.
Why
would I
not
be
do
in
it right
that?
here?
What?
Cross, cut your hand and let it drip
How do I-
onto your computer keyboard. We shall form a pact. Ow, that kind of stings.
I'm sorry. Let what drip? What?
Your blood from
is
cutting
happening?
open your hand. We
What
shall
just-
become blood brothers of the hot crust butts.
Look, I would, but this isn't my computer.
Cross, you don't understand. I already cut my hand. I have to go real soon. It's real deep.
Okay,
I
I'm
hit an
doing
artery.
It's happening. There's blood on the thing.
Don't
no.
hit your artery.
Okay.
Where
Good-
do I
good
go into
blood.
hot crossed butts?
Well,
You
I'm just
can't.
gonna.
This
I'm
is
just gonna faint now.
this. Well, Buttkiss is dead, so it doesn't matter. But this would be our version of Team Bitch. It would be just me and Buttkiss.
Oh, let me call the police. Police? Please? Yes, there's a man in Florida who's bleeding to death. He cut his hand. He's by a computer keyboard somewhere. His name is Buttkiss. I don't know his address. Or his phone number. Or anything about him.
To be fair, we do know Buttkiss' real name.
That's true.
But
Buttkiss.
Yeah, Buttkiss. So what's on your channel, companion?
What'll be going on my channel? Hopefully I'll be finishing up Underground. I recorded 2 more episodes of it, which was like an hour in total. Still haven't beaten that fucking game. This is a really long Half-Life 2 mod. It might as well be a full-fledged game at this point. It's only Chapter 1 as well. And then I'm putting up Magicite on my channel. I was playing that with Dagless. It was pretty great because I had PvP enabled for the first run, so we might have murdered each other a couple times.
I'm assuming. Oh, whoa! We already have a website, crossbutts.co.uk.
Nice. Holy crud! We're in England.
Oh my god!
Cross. We're in
going
England.
International, baby!
This is the fastest rise to fame I have ever seen.
Whoa!
My
And it was gonna be a
computer
cooking
is
show too.
You guys are just leaving me out, aren't you? Cross
Cooking
butts.
with Buttkiss. This
Guys.
is perfect.
This table's at Crossbutts.
What about me?
Companion, you can eat there for full price. But you don't have to tip us, so it's okay.
Oh.
If you want, we can add a commission.
Yeah.
Can I work there?
No.
No,
Oh,
no.
well, that's conflicting interests.
Look, we didn't discuss this, but
Who wears the pants in this relationship? Seriously, come on.
we both
Him.
have pants to cover our wonderful buds.
Oh.
I mean, we both do.
Well, I thought Buttkiss would have, like, assless chaps or something while he's working around in the kitchen. Moving on. What else is going on
I
my
just use a
channel?
fishnet.
Fear 3 is still going up on my channel with Relic. That's still going up. I'm gonna have to resort my uploading schedule because that is getting a little pretty nasty here.
You said it the British way.
Schedule? Yeah, I've been listening to way too much Shuttle Biscuit lately,
I figured.
and apparently the new Call of Duty is actually kind of fun. Like I was watching him stream it. That game looks actually fun to play. Like the most fun that I think I would have in a Call of Duty game, since Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Cool.
It's probably because it's new, like Titanfall was.
Well, the thing is, they actually did something with the fucking Call of Duty genre now. They made it so that you have a jetpack and you can double jump and side strafe really quick with a puff of air. Kind of like how I played Black Ops 1, where you'd run around constantly. You can't stay still in that game, otherwise you get destroyed, demolished instantly. So everybody's running around, things are happening all the time. I think it's what Call of Duty needed. But I'm not going to get into a Call of Duty review in the middle of, ending it. So, Cross, what's going up on your channel?
Well, I've beaten Assassin's Creed. There's
Spoilers
2 more
right
episodes
here.
left to release of that. There's
Spoilers.
1 more episode of Scribblenauts. I guess I could actually probably release that today after the podcast. I probably should. The 2nd episode of that. And then hopefully Binding of Isaac tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to... It probably won't work out that I can post it tomorrow, but I'm going to try to post a quick one just to see how it is. It's possible I won't be able to record it. It's possible that the system requirements are too high to record. It's possible I won't get my computer monitor working. A lot of things can mess me up, but we'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to start Earthbound eventually. I just don't know when. Either that or I won't.
Don't forget about
Well,
Dead Horde Part 2.
If you do... If you do start Earthbound, you have to remember you cannot be... You need to have a point in time when you can just sit down and go through it so you can make Yoshi feel bad when you finish it first.
And just release all 50 parts at once.
Yes.
I'll release the first part, and he's like, all right, I'm going to be energized to play it now. And then the other 49 parts just come out the same day.
And then you lose half your subs because they're like, what the fuck, dude?
Just upload all of your videos and then reveal them to the public when it's time.
I'll just show Yoshi a screenshot of when I uploaded them to prove that I beat the game before him, and then upload them normally. But yeah, that's it. It's I can't record that much this month, it seems, but maybe December will be my month. We'll see.
Oh yeah, Narrow Guy, that's a valid question. Cross, are you going to be recording more episode of Scribble Nuts, or...?
Yes, I plan to beat it.
Fancy.
I have to say that game is different than I thought it would be. It's not like the original Scribble Nuts, because it's all based on, it's just random crap happens. Like, you'll just be flying through the city and a yak will appear.
What?
Because... like, the whole thing is that there's someone who has your power that's causing random crap to happen. So you'll just be walking around and random crap happens, and it's kind of hard to deal with, I gotta admit. Or you'll just be walking around and, like, the Joker will be in a shoot and murder you. Like, it's rough.
As the Joker does.
Brutal.
Yeah, as the Joker does. And my favorite thing to do is to try to summon other superheroes to fight for me. But it's very easy to accidentally hit those superheroes, and then they become aggro against you. So
and then Superman is trying to murder you.
Can you add the adjective ally?
Heroes will always automatically be allies of you, but I don't know if you can just...
Can you add the adjective inherently allied?
I don't think so.
Can you add the adjective allied to the Joker?
Well, any villain's gonna fight with the villains also.
Or friend of Superman, Batman to Joker?
No, that's not an adjective.
That would solve so many problems, Cross.
You can't just put in statements.
That would solve so many problems.
I'm gonna add the adjective, please don't attack me if I attack you. That's not that specific.
Can you make a sign that says, please don't attack me if I attack you, and use that as your weapon?
Unlikely.
Can you make a sign, no murdering, and then murder somebody with it?
Okay, I think the podcast is over.
But Cross, Buttkiss and I have so many questions.
You can ask them after the podcast, as if I'm leaving right after it.
Cross, wait, okay.
Type them
Cross, this is very important.
Better be good.
Cross, don't change your number.
Welcome to the
8675309. 8675309.
This is the last Waiting Queue podcast. This channel has exploded.
Alright, well...
And,
yeah.
I got it.
For God's sakes, pull the plug.
This has been the Waiting Queue podcast for 11/3/14. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I highly appreciate... I'm gonna mute that fucker. Okay, there we go. Now I can actually outro. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. And, goodbye.
That was surprisingly aggressive.
Goodbye.
And appropriately aggressive.
Say goodbye, damn it.
Hello.
God damn it.